This is a teardown of a Brother QL-570 label printer. And older unit. Kind of nice. It has a built-in power supply that uses a figure 8 cord. But it's in bad shape and it's not worth selling, so get to see what's inside. And I'm feeling lazy. I'm using my drill, so forgive the noise. It's gonna be a little noisier than normal probably. We'll see how deep I get into this. Alright. Looks like this is going to be the main PCB here. Power supply board out of the way first, I guess. I don't have any way to cut that. Nope, cutters aren't nearby. Nothing special there, just regular power supply. No, it's probably switch mode. It's really basic. Not as exciting as some of the other switch mode power supplies I've worked with. That big ribbon cable, I'm gonna assume probably goes to the print head. Ouch. But it looks like this is the PCB. It does all the work. I'm guessing that Toshiba chip there is the motor driver. And we got an NEC chip. It's probably the brains of the operation. Otherwise, not too much to see. It's power supply, power regulation. Bottom's basically bare. I don't feel anything other than through-hole stuff. Do another PCB here. And this appears to be a little switchboard that determines what medium you've installed. I'll pass through there. This is an older unit, so probably no DRM. It's just a detection system. I'm not sure how much further I'm going to be able to get this apart without great difficulty. It feels really solid. And there's screws I missed. At least one. I was thinking I could maybe at least get down to the print head. Ouch. Bent my nail backwards. Wow. I don't know how to get in it. Didn't break it. It just snapped open apart. Alright, been instructed. Little PCB here with the interface buttons. Ta-da! This thing is dirty and dusty. It's either run in a dusty environment or got wet. Oh wow, this is an auto cutter. This looks sharp. See the blades there in a little V shape? Oh no, it's single blade that's V-shaped. Alright. Neat. Get to the print head here. Assuming you use this video and you don't tear the thing apart the way I am, I probably could use this to... Oh, it's not the print head. So you could probably use this to figure out how to get to the printhead and clean it. But nope. So I can squeeze these together to get that top cover off. Pop off that arm. The side cover felt like it wanted to come off. Pop. See the gear mechanism for the printer's feed. Pop. Not sure how to get to the printhead. I can see it. See it deep down in there. There's a definite seam between the base and the top. I just don't understand how to separate it. Well, there's some screws I missed. Making a mess. There we go. Little infrared detector there to check for paper presence, I'm guessing. And there's the back side. I don't know. Yeah, that's the back side of the printhead. That looks nothing like the printhead otherwise. This is not meant to be a nice teardown, that's for sure. Probably was a nice printer back in the day, though. I just am tearing it down to see what's inside. Fun motors there. A stepper motor and then just regular DC motor. Yeah, that's a number 2 Phillips. Having this extension on, it's not doing me any favors either. There's the motor for the cutter mechanism, little pin on that gear that spins around and pushes it up and pulls it down. Yeah, it feels sharp. I don't think it's possible to get out the printhead without great trouble. It's definitely not something you would be fixing or cleaning. There's the cutting module. Printhead's under here. Don't see an easy way to get it out. Yeah, this is definitely a once it breaks, you're done type of device. Little clip there. Focus, please. Little clip. All right. Little clip there. It's holding this little lever gear assembly on. Pull it back. It should just lift up. There we go. Ooh, I'll try. Spring. Some beefy springs there. Getting filthy. Alright, so you can see the printhead now. A little dirty. Not the official way to clean it, but oh my god, focus. Yep. I think that's everything, though. Oh, man. But, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that was interesting, and thanks for watching.